This Christmas recipe is a few hundred years old. We will make cookies with walnuts, cloves, and cinnamon. You will need flour, butter, walnuts, sugar, an egg yolk, ground cloves, cinnamon, and cacao powder. To make the cookie dough, we will combine all ingredients. Add 50 grams of icing sugar to 100 grams of plain flour. Add 100 grams of unsalted butter. Add 1 egg yolk. Add 1/3 of a teaspoon of ground cloves. Add 1 teaspoon of cinnamon. Add 100 grams of chopped walnuts. And finally, add 2 teaspoons of cacao powder. Combine the ingredients into a smooth dough using your hands. You will need to leave the dough rest in the fridge for a few hours, ideally overnight. You can place the dough in a small bowl and cover it with a lid. You can use a silicone mold or individual tin molds. Grease the molds lightly with butter using a brush or your hands. Press a small amount of cookie dough into each mold. Don't fill the whole mold, as the dough will rise slightly in the oven. You could use a few different types of cookie molds, or just one type. Preheat the oven to 180 degrees Celsius. Place the cookies onto a baking tray, keeping them in the individual molds. Bake the cookies for about 15 minutes. Tip the cookies out of the molds as soon as the mold is not too hot to be touched, while the cookies are still warm. You could dust the cookies with icing sugar,